I believe we are in a pretty crucial moment for what we call this socioeconomic paradigm and the shift between the one that we have known up to now and the one that is coming. And we tended to think about these paradigm shifts in terms of we need to find solutions, we need to innovate, and we have this language that speaks of invention and innovation like a stretch forward, something to figure out. I actually believe that while, yes, innovation and technology and the type of disciplines that the Alta Scuola Politecnica trains young talents for are crucial, I also believe that much of what we want to put at the core of this new socioeconomic paradigm has more to do with things that we have forgotten and that we're trying to remember. And that's why I believe that we have the opportunity to look at these technical skills in a way that really changes the lens and perspective we have on the types of powers and technologies we're talking about. If in impact we talk about the purpose economy, then maybe we can ask ourselves, what is purpose? And not just on an individual level, but on the side of our why, individual and collective, what is the collective what for? The technologies, the skills, the talents, the privileges, and the powers that we behold in a very different way, of course. What for? How and what for do we want to apply them? Being here today at the Alta Scuola Politecnica with my background really forced me in the most beautiful way to re-examine the role that we have at every level of society, in every generation and in every part of this world as well, in accompanying young talents and creating the space for questions like this to be asked, so that we can change our perspective of what it means to, raise or empower leaders for this type of challenges where not only we know that these systems that we are confronted with when we leave schools like this are not built for us, that we will not fit, but also the systems that exist are not fit for what's happening. They're not fit for the amount of people that we are on the planet, but especially for the type of life that we want to live on this planet. And so maybe we can ask questions that are different about what is impact and what is the role to play at all levels of society from all over the world, right? Like, what is it that is calling us forward? What is it that is calling our own expression? And three concepts that I use to share when I think about this is, what if we think that everything is an invite? That everything that happens is trying to trigger us, for us to come up with something that is unique and is expressive, is creative in response to what we feel is wrong. Or also that there are other ways of knowing. What are the belief systems or the schools of thought that maybe our culture has not been considering up to now, but that we can learn from and with, and we can integrate in how we do things. And last but not least, what hurts? What makes us angry? Chances are, if something worries us individually, it's worrying a lot more people as well. If something hurts, if something makes us angry, there is something about it that we are meant to be doing. Important is not to be acting from that place, but applying instruments and tools and technologies and powers to make sure that that which hurts and that which makes us angry exists less and less every day. So if you want, we can think about, and I know the Alta Scuola Politecnica is one of these places where talents are asked to think, what do you want to create? Because you're meant to create what you wish existed.